What's up, guys? So this is a weekly life update for myself. Um, it's January 29th, and I'm just going to go through some highlights that I experienced this week, and yeah, we're just going to go through them. The first one I'll talk about is a fitness test. I did my Air Force fitness test this week and passed. Got a 98. That was fun. Actually, did better than I thought I was going to do on the mile and a half. I was shooting for an 11-minute mile and a half. I got a 10:33, which is not bad. I go back to saying I've run an 8:56 before. Shout out Jim Walmsley, who paced me on that one up at Vandenberg, the first one I ever ran. 8:56. The first mile and a half. Sorry, the first mile I ran in 5:45. I was in disbelief. But anyways, ran 10:33, mile and a half, maxed out the push-ups and the sit-ups, and yeah, it was good. The one thing I think that really helped me was I did the test on Wednesday. On Monday, I went to the base and did a practice. I didn't do like a full mile and a half, but I, ran, half a mile, and then I actually ran a mile in like 7:30, I think. So just doing it at the place really gave me confidence that I would be able to do fine come race day. And then another guy named Paul Rishel, I think that's his name. Um, he was actually pacing me for this fitness test. He was in front of me, and he said he wanted to get a 10, and then I ended up running faster than him. No offense, nothing wrong with that, but like it was cool because I was like kind of drafting behind him for like the first mile, and then the last lap I passed him. So fitness test done. Another cool thing was that Jordan went and worked out with me on Monday morning. So I might try to do that again. So it's just cool. I think he's turning a corner when it comes to health and wellness. He's getting back on the train. He's starting to work out a lot more, eating a lot healthier and stuff like that. So I'm pumped about that. I was really happy he came and worked out Monday morning. All right, so that's that. That took too long, but I'm gonna go faster this time. I went on a hinge date on Thursday. It was a lot of fun. We went to Sugarfish. It's a sushi restaurant, which was pretty bomb. I drank some wine, drank some sake, and then the date went well, and we had a good time. Um, and yeah, who knows? She's a super nice girl, and maybe we'll go out again. We'll see. That's that. Something I can't read that. Oh gosh. JD. Oh, um, one of the guys that works up at the school that I do the wellness program at for fly bodies said that people love the fly body sweatshirt that I got him. And so that's always makes me happy. And that was another thing. It's like Jordan tells me that whenever he goes up there to substitute, he'll see like 5 to 6, 7 people wearing Flybody's gear. So I'm pumped. I'm not gonna lie, that's super cool. Makes me really happy, and I'm hoping it spreads and people start just catching on, and it's just a cool brand. So we'll see. That just makes me happy. I touched base slash just called my buddy Jake Ringrose on Thursday, and I found out he has bought a bunch of cows to breed PBR bulls, or just in general get into that space of um, either breeding PBR bulls or using the bull's semen to sell, or breeding cows that can have PBR bulls. So I thought professional bull riding, and I thought that was super cool. And he's awesome. I love catching up with him. I need to do it more, and it was really fun to catch up. I highly recommend calling people, keeping in touch with people that you care about, and that you may not get to talk to on a daily basis, but it's awesome, man. Like that guy, he's a freaking really hard worker, and I love that about him. And then Dave Rubenstein's book, I downloaded that on Audible. It's called How to Invest. And Dave Rubenstein seems like a pretty down to earth guy, very logically thinking, and he manages like, or has managed $1 billion portfolios. So he spoke in his book. He has a lot of interviews with people that know a lot about business, a lot about investing, all that other stuff. So I'm pumped. I'm probably like the first 2 chapters in, and it's not bad so far. Nothing like groundbreaking, but it's always awesome to hear people who have made it to a very high level of either wealth or power or something to talk about their strategies and their principles. So, highly recommend How to Invest by Dave Rubenstein. And then the last thing, kind of the highlight of the week, last night, Jordan and I met up with a bunch of our football coaches from Chadwick, and one of the players that Chadwick got to play in an all-star game in the South Bay, and it was just freaking awesome, man. Like the kid, his name's Corey. Um, I remember him when he was a freshman, just a quiet guy, like, you know, like skinny, not very like super aggressive because he's just smaller and as a freshman. And then to see him, grow up and like play in this all-star game that you got invited to and be an awesome player for us this past year was like, it was so cool. I like highlight of the freaking week was getting to see him out there, and then after the game, getting to talk to him. Huge smile on his face. Couldn't stop, saying thank you for coming to the game and stuff like that. Um, so that was cool. Uh, and then the whole game, I was talking to his sister, um, which she's very nice, and I'll leave it at that. But yeah, it was awesome. Gosh, man, don't miss out like on any opportunity that could be just a fun experience. And obviously, Corey didn't have to play in that game. He could have been like, I'm not really about it. And to be honest, some of the players decided not to, just because they were like, I don't really feel like doing it, blah blah blah. And Corey in the beginning was kind of like that, but then he was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And he didn't catch any balls, didn't have any runs or anything like that. But just the experience, man. Gosh, like that's super cool. So that's all I gotta say. That's about it. Those are some highlights from my week, and it was a good week. I had fun this week, and then you know on to the next one. I'm gonna try to get a hike going for either today or no, nah, probably not today. Probably next weekend. Super Bowl's next weekend. I'm gonna try to do a hike next weekend. So I'm doing it. That's about it. My love life is still just trying to date, trying to get to know people, and trying to find the right one. Um, that was random, but Fly Bodies is going well. I have a whole video on that, and if you want to watch that, and that's it. I think Jordan and I are moving into a two-bedroom here in like the next week or two. So let's freaking go. That's it. Talk to you guys later next week. Hopefully, you guys, weren't too bored about this one, but that's all I got. Adios.